Riverhill Garden Center's video blog. Today we are going to go over seed starting kits and how to choose the best one for you. So our first kit today is a kit that is fully open on the top. This kit is great if you are an experienced grower or a professional grower. Reasons why is it allows you to pour the soil in very quickly, spread it out evenly, very efficiently, as well as then you can choose to lay the seeds down either all in one area or across the whole thing. You can do it very quick. The difficult part of using a seed kit such as this is when you go to transplant. Because there isn't a separation with it, the roots will grow together and you'll have to separate them out before bringing them into the next pot. Can be very fun if it's something that you want to try and you've done growing in the past, but it's definitely usually more on that difficult range. The next seed starting kit is one that I would recommend for most consumers. What this kit consists of is individual pods that you can put the seeds into. Wonderful from a stance of being able to see which seeds are growing, which ones aren't, which ones are growing faster, especially if you're putting using different soils or testing different things. It's also great once you go to the standpoint of transplanting it, because each one of these pods can just break apart and can easily be transplanted on its own with less mess. The good thing about this kit as well is it's a seed starting kit that comes all in one. It's got a little plastic covering so that it creates a little greenhouse effect, helps increase the humidity and the plants to grow and germinate much quicker. The final kit we have is a kit that is wonderful to use if you have kids or if you just don't want to deal with too much of a mess. This kit has little pellets inside of it, and when you add water to the pellets, they actually grow to double the size. And then what you do is you take the seed and you just put it inside each pellet and it'll grow from there. Wonderful from a stance that you don't have to use any soil, so the mess is less, and not to mention kids just love watching the pellets grow. So great one. Again, it also comes with a plastic covering so that it can create that greenhouse effect and allow for more humidity. With the greenhouse effect, one thing I did want to speak about is in order for seeds to germinate, they need lots of humidity and lots of heat. So although these packs come all together, one thing, if your house isn't very warm or the place in which you're doing the seed starting kit isn't as warm, I highly recommend picking up a heat mat. These heat mats, they just slide underneath the bottom of the kit and they help just to warm it up a little bit more, helps the seeds to germinate quicker and you to see some results a little bit faster. If you have a kitchen that has lots of light, another little trick you can do is put the seed starting kit up on top of the refrigerator and it'll help keep it warm. But I only recommend this if you have tons of light. Otherwise, it's not going to be as useful for you. Last trick I wanted to go over with you today is when you are doing seed starting, you want to make sure to get a seedling mix. This helps. It's better for to get the seeds started. But oftentimes soil can get messy. So a quick trick to do is to cut off the top and pour water into the bag and get the soil wet that way. This helps to evenly distribute it throughout the dirt, as well as to make sure that you don't have too much water within the bag. Then from there, you take the bag and you pour it into your kit and evenly distribute. You make sure you don't have too much water and less mess. So that is all the tips we have for you today. Feel free to follow us at riverhillgardencenter.com for more tips. Thanks, Natalie.